Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday to everyone. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. Glory to be to God that we're up this morning. We're with family during this difficult time. But you know what? We're here together in spirit, so you know we're in the house of the Lord. So it is my pleasure and honor to do our Sunday school today. So excited, so excited. I've missed everyone. So to just give my voice and to just tell a story of our wonderful Jesus, I am truly blessed. So hopefully I can bring it in together with y'all and everyone feels comfortable and you hear God. You know, it's me, but God is working through me and saying through me to give you the story. So hopefully and prayerfully that we hear him. So I'm going to start our worship today. Let's set up our worship station. Oh, I'm excited for this. It's the fourth Sunday of Advent. As we use the purple cloth that you have, you can put your cross, your tea light on it. Let's do a little prayer to guide us through this time. Dear God, you know us. You knew us before we were born, and you know us now. Open our ears to the story of Jesus. May we remember that when we are all named and loved by you. Amen. Oh, we have a beautiful lesson today. I wonder if all of you know what holiday is on Friday. What is Friday? I'm so excited, so excited. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But can anybody tell me? I'm listening. I bet you all got it. It's Christmas Day. Yes. Oh my goodness. What a wonderful day. Our lesson today is one that all of us already know. In fact, any one of you can probably teach this story. But since we're not together today, I'll take care of it. Let's read. But first, I have some Christmas ornaments that I am so excited to put on the tree. Oh, we got, his name is John. Oh, this is going to look pretty right there. And then I have a whale. Oh, who knows about the whale? Jonah. And we're going to put him up there. Oh, and we got a tool, which is the tongues. Oh, well, let me see. Oh, I think I found a spot. Oh, and we have the crown. Oh, what a glorious crown that he wears. Oh, we're going to put it right here. Make sure we see that beautiful crown. Look at here. We have the staff. I think we know who carries that staff. And he was a great, great man. Oh, wait, can we put it? Put it right there. Oh, there we go. Last but not least, we have the stump. Hey, sometimes we have to sit on the stump to think of and hear the whispers of God. Oh, I'll put him there. Here we go. All done. So now I have time to read our story. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to say thank you to all the wonderful people and the families to hear me read this beautiful story this morning. Okay, if you're ready, here we go. A baby is born, based on Luke 2:1-7. What do you know about the day you were born, or when you were brought home? Who was there? How did you get your name? After the angels Gabriel visit Mary to tell her the stories about her baby, the news about her baby, she and Joseph got some more news. They heard that the Roman ruler, Caesar Augustus, wanted to count all the people in the Roman Empire. Every man had to go to his hometown so that his family could be counted. Joseph's family was from Bethlehem. So Mary and Joseph left their home in Nazareth to go to Bethlehem. The trip was hard for a pregnant woman. Just imagine. It would have been like for Mary to make that trip with Joseph. While Mary and Joseph were in Bethlehem, they took They looked and they looked for a place to stay. It wasn't easy. Many people had come to Bethlehem. Every guest room was full. At last, they found a space in the room where the animals stayed. The baby was born in that room. Mary gently wrapped him in cloths and laid him in the manger where the animals ate. This was the baby that the angel Gabriel had told her she would have. Oh my, what a wonderful story about a baby, just like you. You were a baby, and you had to go and get named, and mom and dad brought you home, and you had all your family wrapped around you. But this story, it was just Mary and Joseph. And they had birthed someone so special that an angel came and told them about it. Gabriel. Wow, what a whisper of God. All right, I think that was a good story. Hopefully you enjoyed it. All right, here we go. Now we're moving on to our activity. So here we are. Finally, the story of Jesus' birth. We have talked about it several births so far this year, haven't we? Well, let's see where Ishmael, Isaac, Esau, and Jacob, and even last week, John. Just like all of those births, Jesus' birth story starts with a challenge. Joseph and Mary were going to have a travel to Bethlehem, the city where Joseph was born, so they could be counted, so they had to worry about the census. Something you may heard about because we just got through doing this year in the United States, the elections. So this is something that we still do today. It's a way to get a good idea of how many people are in our country and what some beautiful people. The distance between Nazareth, which is where Mary and Joseph were, to Bethlehem was 90 miles. To give you an idea, 90 miles is the distance from York, to Washington, D.C., where the president lives. The route they took would have been difficult. Up and down hills, through the desert, where it has been cold and rainy. They would have passed through dangerous areas where there were threats of robberies and bandits. Even places where they could have been counted lions, bears, and wild bulls. Oh my! And if any of you have ever been around a lady who's expecting a baby, like an aunt or sister or mom, someone in your family, some beautiful lady in your family, you may know that those last weeks before the baby arrives are very hard for the lady. She's often tired and has a lot of pain. Because of Mary's condition, she and Joseph could have maybe had gone about 10 miles each day. Whew! 10 miles? It doesn't sound very easy, does it? Of course, they made it to Bethlehem eventually. But then they faced another problem. Was there nowhere for them to stay? Because of the census, the city was packed, with people and all the inns and houses were full. We know where Mary and Joseph ended up, in a shelter with animals. The Son of God was born in the hay and probably in a cave. Not very fancy start for a king of kings, is it? But that is the point. Jesus was born among us to eventually teach us and lead us back to God. He had a job to do as he grew up, a purpose. But on that first night, he was just a newborn baby wrapped in rough cloth and laying in the manger. There's a video included with the lesson. It's reading of the book Songs of the Stars by Sally Lloyd Jones, and it's about how the author imagined all of the creations celebrated the gifts of Jesus in our world on the night of his birth. Just imagine all of those people just going about Christmas shopping, getting ready for their families to come over, and amongst them, Jesus is being born in a manger outside with animals. So just imagine how special he was that he was able to be born among us. So he was no different from us. Jesus was born as a gift to all creations, but do you know who else's birth was a gift to the world? All of you, every single one of you, is a gift from God with a purpose that we don't know yet. To remind you of this, we have a second video for this week. Another reading of a book. This one's by Nancy Tillman and called On the Night You Were Born. I wonder what was going on the night I was born. I have to ask my mom and dad. Take some time after watching this one to think about what your purpose in life or what your gifts might be. We're going to talk about it again in a few minutes. We're going to move on to a question of the week. As always, can you think the answers or write or draw them or talk things over with family members? That's a good idea. To just have quiet time with the family, to think about these questions, to give a true, good, heartfelt answer. So here we go. How do you think Mary and Joseph were thinking and feeling on the long trip to Bethlehem? Just imagine that car trip or that plane ride to Disney or to Grandma's house. How difficult or how amazing it might have been. That's a lot.